Hey, what's up, everybody? It's your girl, Dr. Rhonda M. Lawson, and I am back with a new episode of Horizons with Meet the World Image Solutions. And it's going to be another awesome night in the Author Lounge. I'm so excited to have both of these amazing guests on tonight. And you know what? Without further ado, let's just go ahead and bring on the first guest. We're going to be talking with Michael Johnson. He has an amazing event coming up in my hometown of New Orleans, Louisiana. I know some of y'all probably thought I was from DC because I'm such a DC girl, but I'm actually a NOLA girl. And I'm so excited to have Michael on with us tonight. Like I said, he's going to be talking about some amazing, this amazing event that you really don't want to miss. So let me go ahead and just bring him on right now. Hello, Michael.
Hello, Miss Lawson. Hello. Thank you for having me.
Thank you for being here. I'm really looking forward to hearing about your event. I told you I was looking it over, and I said this might be something I need to be at.
Come on. We'll love to have you.
Well, I would love to be there. So why don't you tell us a bit about the SoFrat Festival?
So the Soul Frat Festival, of course, is my idea of merging Greek life with New Orleans culture. Uh, you know, we always have the Greek events, the sororities and fraternities out there doing their thing. You always got, you know, the city is full of events, full of festivals, full of just something to do each and every day of the week. So again, the Sofrat Greek Festival was kind of my way of bringing together, New Orleans culture with Greek life.
Okay. So what are some of the activities that are going to be taking place?
Some of the activities for the week. So it's a weekend of events. We have a welcoming party that's Friday night. Of course, we have the Greek festival. We got food trucks, other little vendors, Greek vendors, health and wellness vendors. We got entertainment. Of
Oh,
course,
what kind
that's
of
Saturday for
entertainment?
the festival. Man,
So what type of entertainment?
we got a local kid that's performing. We like to include some of the Greeks and some of the college kids. So we also have a young guy that's from one of the local colleges who's going to be performing, and we might have somebody that's kind of a secret right now that we ain't gonna just expose to the public just yet. But we got
Okay.
a nice list lineup of entertainment.
Okay, but your secret entertainment, I'm not mad at it. So I
but
also noticed you said something about service. And for me, that is what attracted me to my sorority. I don't know if you can see it in the background, but I'm a proud member of Zeta Phi Beta Sorority Incorporated. And
see my
yes, yes. So one of the things that attracted me to Zeta was the community service aspect. And what attracted me to your event is that you seem to have value community service as well.
definitely. That's one of the driving forces behind the whole So Fret idea. We all do things in our respective organization, but there's power in numbers. So Fret, the name itself stands for sororities and fraternities. Again, we do our own thing in our respective organization, but if we come together, the amount of service that we could really accomplish could reach masses. We could really accomplish a lot more. So I am definitely gun ho about putting forth the effort, to for those community service ventures or those things that in the community to bring community together, which is really, like I said, merging Greek life with the community, man. Just bringing it all in under one umbrella.
Okay, so now so you're going to have some community service aspects at the festival? Excuse me.
So yes, we are going to have some community surveys that we actually reached out to. Again, we deal with a lot of the colleges, so we reached out to a lot of the colleges to have the kids come in and kind of like do some of the work there. Participate in some of the
Nice.
activities that are going on. To give them some community service hours. A lot of the funds that will be generated from this weekend of events will go towards all the community service things that SoPrep looks to do. whether it's feeding the homeless, whether it's a clothing drive to give clothes out to the homeless, whether it's
Oh, that's awesome.
book bags for back to school. I do want people to fully understand that it's, of course, you got all the fun, the entertainment, but it's a bigger picture behind all this. Again, So Fret is definitely big on community and the community service aspect of it.
Okay, so how can people be a part of this?
Just reach us on Instagram. Hit the Instagram inbox. Ask how can you be a part of So Fret. We do have a host of great ambassadors, which are also college kids. We also have some that are non-college kids. You don't have to be Greek to be part of So Fret. It's so just really just get to the inbox, shoot us a message, hit the email, send us a message, and we'll get back to you.
So I'm glad you said that you don't have to be Greek to be a part of. So you don't have to be a Greek to be a vendor or a supporter or even to attend.
No, no, ma'am. Nothing that SoFrac do is strictly for the Greeks. Whether it's any type of community service event, uh, you could I don't you could be from Timbuktu, you could be from anywhere in the world. If you want to be part of SoFrac, our doors are always open. We don't turn anybody away, man. We really want, it's all about community and togetherness. If you bring value to SoFrat and the SoFrat brand, we're gonna welcome you with open arms.
So let's take a step back a little bit. When did you start Sofrat and why did you decide to start it?
When did I start it officially? 2022. But SoFrat goes back many moons. I actually came up with the name back in 2008. Uh, before I was even Greek. Before I was even Greek.
Before you were even Greek, you wanted to do a festival for Greeks.
Before I was even Greek, I came up with the idea. Now, the idea of the festival, it kind of came along over time. Uh, but since I know you told me briefly that you were from Mississippi, if you remember, they had an event in Hattiesburg every year they used to call Q Delta.
Mm.
So I grew up during that time when Q Delta was real big, and I also went to school in Mississippi. So I was always fascinated, with Greek life. Unfortunately, during my time as undergrad, I didn't cross those sands. But I did eventually join the Chi Kappa Kappa chapter of Omega Psi Phi Fraternity Incorporated, located on the North Shore, which is the Slidell and Hammond area.
Yes.
Uh, Fast forward to 2017, I became a member, and right then I went right back to SoFrat. That dream, that idea of SoFrat, it sparked a whole nother flame in me, and I was like, I'm here now. So I'm off and running with it. So life happened. Didn't really get it started in 17. Uh, Came up to 2022. I met my business partner who had other engagements tonight, Miss Orion Prater of Opulent Productions, and she was like, "You're on to something. You
Yes.
need to do this." And from there, when she gave me that little push, we hit the ground running.
And it's good when somebody sees your vision and wants to help you run with it.
Indeed, indeed. And she really gave me that push. She was like, "You don't need to sit on this no longer. Let's make something happen." And we kind of started. A couple of my fraternity brothers reached out to me and her because they knew about the idea, but I really hadn't yet created a platform to kind of launch the idea. So got with some of my frat brothers, and they wanted me to put together a event for them, and we hosted an event, and it was a brunch. And from the brunch is the idea is where we use to kind of launch the page. So we host these events and we do these events really just to generate money because we know that there's a bigger story
Yes.
behind the events. There's a bigger purpose. Again, I don't have money just raining down on me. So I host these events and I do these things just so it allows me to have the funding to do the community service piece of behind SoFrat.
So, well, first of all, it's true. I remember talking to one of my clients, and he told me, and I never forgot it. He said, we we sometimes treat black businesses and organizations like nonprofit organizations, where
Mhm.
we think everything has to be free or everything's going to run free or it just happens. And I'm glad that you made the point. You don't have money just raining down. And the thing is, even if you did, rich people know how to stay rich.
Right. They do. They
They
do.
have to do things that are going to cost money.
Exactly.
So
Exactly.
there, but that being said, are there sponsorship opportunities available for this festival?
Yes, we definitely have sponsorship opportunities. If you go on the Instagram page, hit the link in the Instagram, it gives you, the different ways that you could be a part of SoFret, whether it's a vendor, whether it's a sponsor. All that is in the sponsorship packet. We'll get that sent over to you, uh, and you can really read through it and you pick. You have several different options of sponsorship, so you just pick which one fits for you and we'll take care from there. We'll link up, see how we can make it work, and it'll happen. We definitely are looking for sponsors. So if there's anybody out there willing to sponsor, we're open to it.
Okay, I like that. Now, also with this being a Greek event, I'm quite sure you want the participation of the many fraternity and sorority chapters that are in New Orleans and in the surrounding areas.
Every single one of them, if possible, undergrad and grad. Of course, I came through grad chapter, but I am well in tune with my undergrad chapter that is located right here at Southeastern Louisiana University. And just it's not just for the undergrad or not just for the grad, it's for both. Every grad chapter in Louisiana, every undergrad chapter in Louisiana, please feel free to come out as well as the community. Again, this is a festival that's geared towards combining New Orleans culture with Greek life. So it takes all of us to really be a part and make this something special.
Amen to that. So now I'm guessing that there are volunteer opportunities, which is why you want the Greeks to come out. You don't want them to just come out and spend their money. You want the support of the Greek community. This is a way, and I'll tell you, I've been in my sorority for a very long time.
Mm-hmm.
I'm oh my goodness, I'm going on 30 years now.
Well seasoned.
Yes, well seasoned. Preserved well. But I've had people who think that fraternities and sororities are elitist organizations, or they think that because we're not in college anymore, that we're too old to be standing around stepping in all of these things. But this is an opportunity to show people the purpose of Greek letter organizations. Our members have affected history for as long as we've been in existence.
Mm,
And we have a Greek who's in the White House right now.
we do. We do. We
Yes,
do.
so this I feel
Amazing
like
woman.
this festival is a great way to showcase the excellence of our Black Greek letter organizations.
It's definitely a place and a time where you will be able to showcase that the service piece coming there. The service piece in itself is supporting a black-owned business. That itself is a service piece, but it also goes along with allowing me the opportunity to put us on a grander scale right here in New Orleans. It's a lot of Greeks. It's a lot of schools in the city of New Orleans. So there's always opportunity. There's always something of service that needs to be done. If we get all these like-minded peoples right here in this one uh, at this one venue to really talk and formulate and create different bounce ideas off each other, it can lead to something amazing.
Wonderful, wonderful. Now you said this is a multi-day event. So if we can look at the flyer, you sent me a flyer
Okay.
and this looks action filled. So maybe if we can go over the flyer, tell me a little bit about what we're seeing here.
Okay, Friday night, April 19th is the SoFrat welcome party. It's on 2128 St. Claude Avenue at Front Row Lounge. That's the welcome party for those people coming into town and drop their bags off and they're looking for something to get into. This is a night to come out, mix and mingle. Get to see who's going to be there tomorrow. You may be meeting up with your line sister or your LB, and this will be the first night. You got April 20th, which is the festival day, actual day. It's at Crescent Park, and I don't know if you've ever been to Crescent Park, but it's on the lake. It's on the river. It's on the river. Beautiful backdrop of the city, lights on. It's really amazing out there. And of course, we have the Days of Chaos, which is the after party. I say that's for the younger crowd, but definitely open to whoever would like to attend. And that's from 10 to 2. Of course, that's 2200 Porter Street at the Empire. And we also have Brunching with the Greek, which is our main event to us. As far as something that we like to do throughout the year in different cities. We've been to Mississippi, we've been to Alabama, we did several events with Brunching with the Greeks in the city, and that's on 1234 North Claiborne Avenue at the Hideaway.
We all know about the Hideaway. I haven't been gone from New Orleans that long.
Pretty big. It's a nice venue. We liked it. And these are all black-owned venues.
Yes,
Black-owned, except for the city. The city is, to me, is black-owned. It's gonna always be black-owned. So the festival park and all that. It's for the city. It's Chocolate City, man.
absolutely, absolutely. This sounds like an amazing event.
It really is. It looks to be being a part of a grad chapter. You mentioned how people sometimes get the idea, they think that they're too old to really do stuff and come out and hop around. You might feel that way, but just the true essence of New Orleans culture and Greek life breathes throughout the city. It's a number of us that are in different organizations. To have that experience where we were once undergraduates and we was in that environment, to now be of age and come out and get back in tune with that environment. I think it'll be an amazing feeling for you yourself, and just for the culture. You're never too old to I say, to be Greek. You don't have to do the hopping and the strolling, but
You don't want me to do any hopping and strolling. I got a bad back. I
I
got
think you
knee
still got
problems.
it. I think you still got it.
Well, we did get a question from IG, and you touched on this already. Diana Kitchen Table asked if the events are for Greek members only.
Oh, Miss Kitchen, no ma'am. No ma'am. Come on out. Go to Instagram, hit the link, get your ticket. Nothing that SoFrat does is strictly for the Greeks. This is a community organization a unified organization who's there, who's built to serve. And that's what we're here for. So nothing we ever do is strictly for Greeks.
Awesome, awesome, awesome. So yes, my Miss Diana, I know you right there in the Baton Rouge area. So
Tell her, come on up the road.
yes, just come on. You just an hour away. And now you mentioned that there are still vendor opportunities there. Can you talk about some of the vendors let's talk about the vendors that you might have. What types of vendors do you have already, and who are you looking for? Are you looking for authors per se? This is the author lounge.
Well, sure. Reading is fundamental. So definitely, if you're a vendor and you're an author, come on out. Again, we don't have any specific to what we're looking for. If you are willing to come out and showcase your brand or showcase your food or whatever it may be that you have to vend, our doors are open. We're willing to give you that opportunity to showcase. So it's nothing specific vendors that we're looking for. So just hit the link again in the Instagram bio, and you can of course fill out the application, and we'll get back to you. We have food vendors. We have food truck vendors. We have Greek vendors. We have health and wellness vendors. We have apparel vendors. We have a host of different ones out there. So we didn't just cut it off at one specific thing, like just food vendors or anything like that. It's a festival. It's for everybody.
That's great to know. Now I know that your events are going to be in different locations around the city. Are the vendor opportunities for one specific event, or are they going to be able to bounce around, or how does that part work?
The vendor this year, the vendor opportunity is just for that one specific day, which is the festival day, which is that April the 20th, from 12 to 7 at Crescent Park. This year, we kind of try to keep it small. Hopefully, depending on how this goes, we look to grow much larger next year.
Well, I
So
tell
yeah.
you, I like the smaller events. I went to when I first moved out here. I went to a jazz festival. There probably were maybe 500 people there, but I enjoyed myself. And I
It's-
was like, I don't want this to grow. I needed to stay small and exclusive.
uh,
Everybody got
I'm,
along with each other. We were all
hey,
laughing and talking. I enjoyed myself.
hey, 500 would be fine for me. Yeah, it'll be great for me, man. It'll be great for me. Yeah, those big in New Orleans do have humongous festivals. Again, I'm not from here, so once I came here and I realized the dynamics of the festival, uh, I was overwhelmed. It was a lot.
Mm,
New Orleans has festivals for everything.
yes.
If you name it, it's probably a festival for it.
Fried chicken festival, strawberry
Shrimp,
festival.
shrimp festival, whatever. They gonna have it. They gonna have it, man. The chicken festival was
Absolutely.
nice now.
Say what now?
The fried chicken festival, it was nice. I never would have thought to have a festival that's geared towards fried chicken, but hey, it worked for somebody.
There you go. I mean, and believe it or not, I've not been to the fried chicken festival, but
Uh,
yeah,
it
but
has
I
grown
need
over
to
the
go.
years. It has grown over the years, and
It
it's
has.
definitely worth come seeing.
Well, we have another comment coming in that came in from IG, and
Okay.
I think it's probably your business partner. They said that we are looking for more authors and more Greek vendors.
That's why she's the business partner. So yes, we are looking for more authors and more Greek vendors. I said we keeping it open. We
There
welcome
you
all.
go. So if you are an author and you're looking for, because I think a lot of times authors get stuck into thinking that we should only sell our books at book festivals. But when you
No.
go to an event like this, now you are competing with less authors.
Mm,
Sometimes you might be
indeed.
one of maybe one or two authors or a couple of authors out there. So this is a great opportunity to get your books out there. And then these are
Definitely.
people who are willing to buy. So
Yeah,
don't just
definitely do.
don't just think you can only sell your books at the bookstore and the book festival. Let's go, let's hit some other opportunities, right?
Definitely come on out. Like I said, hit the link in the bio and come on out there, sell those books. I need to get my book collection up. So we gonna talk about my book collection, but come on out there. Y'all may got
Oh,
some books that I'll be looking forward to sifting through to see what I might like.
okay. Your business partner said, and by the way, I'm gonna have to get you some of my books, okay?
That'll work.
But your business partner also said that you guys need a few more food vendors and more drink vendors, but you're no longer taking jewelry vendors.
No, okay. All right, look at her chiming in. She coming in for the saving. Tell her thank you.
And you know what? When you have a like-minded business partner, it's a beautiful thing.
Like I said, she gave me that push. She knows I'm not really a camera person. I get nervous, but she was like, "No, you're gonna do this and you're gonna do it by yourself." So
Oh,
Orion
you're
prayed
doing
of
a great
opulent
job,
production.
Michael.
Thank you, thank you. I mean, opulent production and Miss Orion have definitely pushed me to higher heights.
Awesome. I love that. I mean, yeah, Orion is good people. I've been knowing her for quite a while.
She's great. Thank you.
so so now you have the festival coming up, but what let's look beyond the festival. We have a few minutes
Mm.
left. Um what how else can people get involved with SOFRAT? Are there other opportunities for maybe service, networking? Do you do any other events outside of the festival?
So me and Miss Phillips are definitely after the festival, we're sitting down to really kind of line up and finish out our year. As far as other opportunities, there will be different postings for different community service opportunities that's coming from us. Again, whether it's being a back to school drive, a book bag drive, or or even tagging on with other organizations that are already more established, to see how we could, make our footprint in this service, saying, to allow people to see and understand who we are, understand our vision and what it is that we want to do as far as, community service. I definitely, again, would like to get a lot more of the Greeks on board with SoFrat and, the things of that nature. And yeah, so there will be more opportunities. Again, we're gonna sit down, do our due diligence, and getting that information out there to the public, to where it's visible and can be seen, and you can read up about it. You can see what we got coming up for the rest of the year. So yeah, there's definitely be a lot more community service opportunities to work with SoFrat and to work with SoFrat working with other organizations.
Awesome, awesome. So, if you can remind us, where can we find you? Where can we reach out to you?
Facebook at SoFrat, Instagram at SO_FRAT_. Uh, Email us at sofratllc@gmail.com. And those are really our three ways of communication and contact.
Wonderful. Well, once again, thank you so much for joining me in the Horizons Author Lounge. Congratulations on this event. It sounds amazing. And like I said, I'm thinking about finding my way to New Orleans. So I'm gonna have
Miss
to
Lawson, please come. Let's not talk about it. Let's be about it. Come on down.
Yes, I do need to come home soon. And if my family's watching, they'd be like, "Yep, she does need to come home soon." It's
family. If you're watching, tell her this is the best time for her to come down.
Well, I'm gonna tell you, even if I'm not home, you can consider me a supporter for this event in some kind of way. I will be supporting this event because I love what you're doing. And
Thank you.
I'm going to make sure that my sorors in New Orleans know about this event, and I will be sharing it to my page because I really want to see this event succeed and go places.
Thank you so much, Miss Lawson, and I guarantee you it won't go in vain.
I know it won't. I'm there. I'm there. In fact, I might have to go look at some Southwest flights.
Come on. You could be one of my main hosts. You can host it. Come on. You can host it. You can host it. We can talk about the show. We can talk about the books. It'll definitely be worth it.
All right. Well, thank you so much, Michael. First of all, I love the offer, and even if I'm not a host, I still want to support the event in any way that I can. And I will be sharing the flyer because we need to have more people at this event. We need this event to be supported.
Thank you so much.
As an event promoter myself, who curates my own author events, I know what it's like, especially when it's a first time event.
Yeah.
So let's make this happen, and let's make this as huge as we can make it.
Thank you so much.
And thank you. You enjoy the rest of your evening. Thanks again for being on the show.
I will. Now my nerves can rest.
I don't know why you were nervous. Now I'm about to bring another nervous person on. I'm looking at you.
Take care.
All right. You have a wonderful evening, Michael. Thanks once again. All right, that was Michael Johnson. He is the founder of SoFrat, and he is planning this wonderful event called the SoFrat Festival. So if you're in the New Orleans area, make sure you come out for that. Also, if you are a parent, a mentor, an auntie, a good friend, or what have you, please make sure that your kids who are graduating from high school this year know about the Meet the World Image Solutions Graduating Senior Scholarship. I'm giving away $1,000 to a graduating senior. Please do not let them pass up on this money because they don't feel like writing an essay. I'm going to tell you, I made that mistake when I graduated from high school. I kept saying, I don't feel like writing another essay. And I made it very difficult on myself. because I passed up on scholarships that I could have gotten had I not been lazy. So let's just tell her what it is. And a lot of times it's because we're lazy. So if you are watching on the computer, make sure you scan the code so you can get the application, and make sure your graduating seniors fill out this scholarship application. The deadline is April 30th, so you still have a lot of time, but make sure that you get your kids to complete this essay and compete for this money. Now, without any further ado, I'm bringing on my next guest, Miss Shakira Henderson. Hello, Shakira.
Hey, y'all.
Now, Shakira, I am very, very excited about having her on the show because she is one of our newest clients for Meet the World Publishing. My company had the pleasure. Okay, your daughter next year, really. I had the pleasure of publishing her book, which is called The Authentic Book of Poems. It's a beautiful poetry book as well as a workbook. But that's all I'm going to say about it because I want this young lady to be able to tell you herself about this book. So, first of all, welcome to the show, Miss Shakira.
Thank you. Thank you, Dr. Rhonda, for having me. I appreciate your platform. It's an amazing platform. I want to say I'm so excited to be publishing my first book. I am elated. It's called The Authentic Book of Poems. And it's my why is because one day out of nowhere, like God speaks to me weird, like through dreams, visions. And I woke up and it was like Authentic Book of Poems. And I'm like, what is that? What are you talking about? I always wrote though, ever since I was a little girl, I always wrote. That was like my savior. So, but I didn't ever put it all together, but I knew it was orchestrated by God. And then my mom, she got diagnosed with stage 4 cancer. And during her last year, she just kept saying, Shakira, you need to write. You need to write a book. You need to put these poems in something. You need to do it. And so in her transitioning, I had promised. I was just like, you know what, Mom, I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. And grief will make you do some things. Like it will allow you to step out your box. It will allow you to evolve into a person that you never expected. And so for me, grief had me step out and take risk. And so I was just like, you know what, I promised my mom, I'm a woman of my word usually. And so I got up with my girlfriend, Sheree. I was just like, you happen to know an editor or something? I'm trying to put this thing together. I don't know. And she helped me out with Meet the World Publishing, Dr. Rhonda. And so I was just like, okay, we contacted, and it was just ever since the journey. So I'm just over the moon.
I've got to tell you that I'm really proud of you for this project because sometimes I get people who will come to me and say they want to write a book, but they don't have any concept yet. They don't have anything written yet. They're not sure where they want to go, or they might be like, okay, I have something, but then they never send it to me.
Right.
You said, I have a poetry book I want to do. I said, okay, well, you're going to probably need about 20. I got them. Here they go, right here. You get the words out of my mouth. You had already emailed me. I said, okay, well, it's going to be such and such. I got it. Okay, well, I read over your poems. I'm taking a minute to look over them. Here you go. I'm like, you know what? Every client needs to be like this. You were ready. You had a plan. You had a vision for your book, and you moved forward with it, and you made it happen. So I love that about you, and that's why I said I was proud of you, and I was really happy to work with you.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it. Seriously. I felt like it was definitely about purpose for me, like fulfilling purpose, fulfilling legacy. And so I was just like I said, grief will make you step out the box. And then when you have confirmation from God and you have God on your side, anything is possible. Anything is possible. So that's what I went with.
Well, it looks like you got some fans on here tonight.
I love y'all. I love my support system. Oh my God.
Wonderful support system.
Yes.
I'll
Yes.
tell you, that's very important, especially in this literary industry, because writing can be such a solitary experience because you
Yeah.
need time to actually get those thoughts out of your head and
Yeah.
onto paper or onto your computer.
Yes.
And if you let life get in the way, if you let other
Mm.
people not take it seriously, some people think just
Mhm.
because, like working from home, people think just
Mhm.
because you're home that
Come
you have
on.
time to do a bunch of stuff. And
Right.
you don't.
That's not true. Not true at all.
So
Yes.
that's why it's really good when you have that support system who says,
Mhm.
leave Shakira alone, she's writing.
Yeah.
Or, hey, are you writing? Okay, but
Mhm.
I won't take your time. I just need to
Yes.
say this, this, and this. Okay, I'm gonna get out your way. I love people like that.
Yes. Yes. Absolutely. I'm definitely fortunate for sure. Um, and for me, like my goals was to like just to reach the unseen, the unheard, the unloved, because just like you say, life be happening. Life
Mm,
happens to us. We have challenges that come our way. And so we feel defeated. We really do feel defeated, and sometimes we lose track of our purpose, our vision, our goals that we want to do in life. And so for me, this book was really like a process of birthing out a vision that God had gave me, that put in my belly long time ago. So it delivered me on so many levels, and I'm so grateful. And I'm hoping that, you know, it's not just a poetry book, but it's a workbook. I'm hoping as well that it will reach my village and they'll be able to identify areas where they can become better individuals or better as a character and different things like that. Because when life happens, honey, you get mad, you get angry, you get upset, you get all those feelings, and
absolutely.
all of it is necessary. All of it is part of the process, but it's how you channel those emotions and feelings and different things like that. So I just felt like a lot of times, for me, my mouth was closed. You
Mm,
know, so like I said before, writing was my savior. So for me, it was like I needed the journal. Like
yes,
I
yes,
need to get this out of me.
yeah.
And so I'm just encouraging anybody, all the people, to, if you have a vision, you have a goal, you have a dream, do not let life suffocate that. You know, don't leave your
Amen.
gifts
Amen.
dormant. You know, make sure you utilize the gifts that God has given us on this earth to be successful. We can't say, oh God, you ain't blessed me with nothing. Well, what about those gifts he gave you? You know, so
Exactly.
utilize what
Exactly.
he's given you and it will make room. Your gift will make room for you. And
Now
so
you have an event coming up. You were going to be kind of officially launching your book. I'm going
yeah.
to put the flyer up, and I'd love for you to talk about it. What's going to happen with it? Are you going to have any guests? So I'm going to put the flyer up, and I'm just going to let you
Okay.
go to town and talk about it, and then I'll
Yes.
be right back.
Okay. I'm so excited to announce Writers from the Block. I'm doing a poetry night slash book signing. That's where you can come, enjoy yourself. I'm asking the people to come out and be open to be inspired, because I plan to encourage, uplift. We're going to have some fun, laugh, all of it. Maybe cry, child. It's good, honey. It's crying is good healing. So whatever, I just want you to come out and enjoy yourself. I'm gonna have some major heavy hitters as far as
Not
poetry
the major
wise.
heavy hitters. Come on now.
Yes, on the Eastern Shore, I got the best poets on the Eastern Shore, I believe. um so they're on the flyer as well. As you can see, it's in Salisbury, Maryland. It will be Mother's Day weekend, May 11th. The doors is open at 6:30. It will be a catered event. We'll have raffles and different things. Because it's Mother's Day weekend, we want to, you know, give to the mothers or whatever. And then, like I said, we'll do the book signing. You'll be able to bring your book. I'll be able to sign it. I also will have books on hand. If you did not purchase your book prior to the event, I'll have books on hand. And so when you come, I just want you to make sure that you're open to receive that day. Just be open to receive. I did it on Mother's Day because the book is definitely tribute to my mom. I lost my mom this September. So it's a tribute to her, that I actually birthed out this baby that I told her that I would. So it's definitely a manifestation of God's purpose and will for my life. And I wanted to dedicate it on Mother's Day weekend. Instead of being home moping about my mom not being here, I want to celebrate my mother with the community that supports me and loves me and is supportive of my goals and visions and dreams that God has given me. So I'm grateful for my tribe. But we're going to have a good time. We're definitely going to have a good time. Rhonda, I want you to come.
I'm gonna be there.
Yes, okay.
I am gonna see. Before I said I had to think about it because I got to fly to New Orleans, but see, you live right here.
Yes.
Yes. There is no excuse. I will be there.
Yes. Yes. Wonderful.
You know, I think this is a beautiful thing that you were dedicating this to your mother, and I could see that throughout the book. As I was reading the book, you made sure to pay tribute to her.
Yes.
In your introduction, and I can see the love that you had for her and actually for the people around you throughout each of your poems. If we can talk a little bit about your thought process with the poems, because the book is actually broken up into a few different sections.
Yes.
So can you talk a little bit about that and the writing prompts that come after each poem?
Right. So what I have self-reflection. I have like matters concerning relationships and encouragement. It's broken down in 3 sections. Self-reflection. I believe that for us, we need to acknowledge some things, accept some things in order to achieve some things. And so self-reflection is a list of poems that just allow me to reflect on who I was, who I feel like, you know, what my life entailed and how it's shaping me into the individual that I am. And then we have lamentations of relationships, just like anybody else. Like, you know, we go through relationships with our spouses, we go through, you know, our mom and dad and family members, co-workers, honey, all of them get on our nerves sometimes. And so learning how to deal with, you know, people that are in our, you know, environment on a day-to-day basis, how to shape our mindset and not take things so personal, you know. So we got a section for that. And then encouragement, knowing that you're beautifully and wonderfully made by God, child. So anything that happened to you, baby, is all purpose. God is going to use it for his purpose and for his destiny. So so just encouraging you at the end to know that you're made in his image. It's okay. We don't have to look like what we've been through, child. It's other things on the other side. And just keep on going and keep being inspired and keep going after what God has destined you to do on this earth.
Beautiful, beautiful. Now, how did you come up with the different writing prompts at the end of your poems?
Just like as soon as I finish my writing prompts, just really like meditating on what I want the readers to get out of it. What I want the readers to think upon or ponder upon. You know, so it was more so I really want to unite the flame in some of my readers to really think about themselves. Sometimes we don't do enough self-reflections. We don't sit with ourselves long enough to know about ourselves. And, you know, sometimes we read something and then, you know, I've thought like, you know, let's put a question after that, you know, because we feel things and I want them to identify with the poems. And yeah, we can identify with that, but how can this make me a better human being? Yes. So that's kind of how I came up with the writing prompts.
Well, I know one of the people who, one of the beta readers that I sent your book to, she was so busy doing the writing prompts, she almost forgot that she was supposed to be giving you feedback.
I love that. I love that.
I had to laugh. I mean, she's an amazing person as it is. And but just the fact she's like, I got so caught up with doing the writing prompts, I forgot. I had to stop myself and come back. So it shows that the questions that you asked at the end were very thought-provoking.
Yes. Yes. That's good. And that's what I want. That's what I want. Absolutely.
Now, what's next for you? I mean, so you've birthed your first baby.
Yes. Yes.
Are you going to solidify yourself in the well, you've already solidified yourself because you are an author now.
Yes,
But
yes.
do you want to write more books?
Absolutely. It's so funny how this opportunity has opened up so many doors. I've been offered to teach poetry to younger
Nice.
children. And just it's just opened up so many things, and I'm just so grateful for. I am currently trying to step my way into coaching, so I also want to use that as a opportunity, my books to be workbooks as tools for that platform as well. So I do plan on doing more books to utilize that with alongside with coaching individuals as well. So yes, I do plan that. And when I went out to dinner to celebrate, me and my daughter, she was inspired. She wanted to write a book. So I just thank God, because that's what the purpose was for me, was legacy. The purpose was, when my mom passed away, I wanted something tangible here, and I didn't have nothing tangible. So
Yeah.
I was just like, if something were to happen to me, honey, I want my daughter to know who I was as a person, who I was as a creator, and who I was in the community and different things like that. So she'll have something tangible. But before I could even get the book in my hands, she's like, Mom, I want to do one too. So that was the whole purpose,
Oh,
to inspire, and so the fact that I inspired my own daughter, it fulfilled purpose for me. So I'm so grateful. I look forward to doing books. I look forward to doing children books. I look forward to just a whole list of things. I'm a licensed daycare provider, so I work with children as well. So I see the future being bright off of just being obedient into what God has called me to do.
beautiful, beautiful. Now, you mentioned earlier that for your event, people can pre-purchase the book and bring it to the event so they can sign it. So for those of you who have not gotten her book yet, make sure you go to her link, her order link, and get the book. So
Yes,
we
please.
did put it into the chat, and here it is right here. It's a bit.ly. All you have to do is just put bit.ly and then put Coach Shakira. And then it will take you to where you can order the book. And I believe that Miss Shakira will be signing the books before she sends them out.
Yes, I will. Yes, I will. You will have a signed copy from me. Yes. And I want to
Yes,
say,
so
you will want
please.
to be a part of this legacy. You definitely want to be a part of what God is doing
Yes.
in my life. I love doing things with the community. And I think people will want to enjoy the journey. It's gonna be a awesome journey. So yes, definitely purchase the book. You'll get it signed by me. Come out to the poetry night. Be inspired, be uplifted, be loved on, and I'll be there as well.
Yeah, I like the fact that you have so many people on the lineup. I was looking at your flyer. I said, "Oh, this
Yes.
is a whole showcase."
Yes. 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 Some heavy hitters. They've been doing poetry for a while. So I am just like, listen, I'm gonna go ahead and let them do the show because they got it, honey. They are true to the game. Especially on the Eastern Shore. They are definitely known poets. And so I am just so elated that they said yes. They said yes to the call. That is just, it warmed my heart. It just allowed me to know to keep going, keep walking in purpose. So I'm excited. It's gonna be nice.
Wait, so you said you're gonna let them do the show? So are we gonna hear some of your poetry?
Yes.
Okay, because I've got to say.
Yes, yes,
Oh,
for
so
sure.
we have a question coming in from Reilly. She wants to know if she can share this live. You absolutely can. This show is showing live on YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, LinkedIn, and it's even on X. You can share from whatever platform you like. Just search for Meet the World Image Solutions, and you can share it from any of those platforms. So thank you very much for supporting the show and for supporting Shakira.
Yes.
And yes, this program actually stays up. It doesn't stay up on Instagram, but it does stay up on Facebook, LinkedIn, as well as YouTube.
Nice.
Yes, so you can share it as much as you want to, girl. And then when that website gets up, you can actually embed the show, your piece of the show, if you like. You can embed that on your
Okay.
website so more people can find out all about you.
Oh, nice. I love it. Yes.
So like I said, I am very proud of you. Thank you for what you're doing, and thank you for sharing your gift. There are a lot of people I believe who really need to read many of the poems in the book, because they're not all you actually strip down in a lot of these poems.
Yes.
These are not all sunshine and roses.
No.
Sometimes you could really feel the pain that was going on in some of these poems.
Yes, absolutely. And that's why I want the readers to be able to identify that pain, because we all experience some type of pain one way or the other. And how are you dealing with it? And how is it showing up on your day to day? It allows you to reflect and check yourself. Because we can carry that pain that somebody did to us, and we can harm others. Hurt people hurt other people. And that's what we're trying to refrain from doing. We're trying
Yes.
to deal with these things, these challenges and things that come our way in a way that is healthy, pretty much in a healthier way. And I recommend even therapy. I go to therapy, child. Somebody need to check in on me, honey, because I be going through a lot. But I recommend therapy as well. Like if you go through the workbook and you find yourself really can't get yourself out of a rabbit hole with some of the questions or some of the answers that you have to the questions, I recommend, seeking some type of professional help, therapy, or whatever your form of help is. I also state that in the book. But yes, I mean, it's okay to get help, honey. Listen, life is not designed for you to do it alone. We need each other to survive.
Amen to that. Amen to that.
Yes.
So once again, I'm going to put the flyer up. Just remind everybody that they can purchase their tickets through Eventbrite.
Yes. You can purchase your tickets through Eventbrite. That's underway. But yes, and it will be May 11th. Again, Mother's Day weekend. We're gonna have a ball. We're gonna celebrate the moms. It's gonna be such an awesome time. We're gonna eat good. Honey, we
And I
need to
like
love
to
some
eat.
food. Okay, we love to eat. We love to eat. So it's just gonna be amazing time. Yes, please purchase your book, Authentic Book of Poems. Yes, and just meet me
And,
there.
and for
Meet me
those
there.
of you
Beat me
who
there.
are
Not meet me
wondering,
there. Beat me there.
there you go. Or as a friend of mine told me, don't wait to be told.
Right. Right.
But for those of you who are wondering what the book looks like, this cover is everything.
Everything. Everything. Yes.
Yes. So
Dr.
this,
Rhonda did her thing on the graphics. Yes. Me, the World Publishing did their thing. I was like, I told her my vision, and literally she brought it to life. And I cannot be, I'm so grateful. I'm so honored. Like when she sent me that, I was like, yes. Thank you so much. Yes.
oh no, thank you. I'm really glad that I was, because I was nervous. I was like, this is pretty, but I wonder if she gonna like it.
Oh, I loved it. I loved it. You outdid yourself.
Thank you. But yes,
Yes.
this is the book. So
Yes.
please go to the link. We will put the link up once more. Please go to the link and purchase your copy. Shakira will be signing the books, and she will send them out to all of you. The link is on the screen again. This is bit.ly /Coach Shakira. So make sure you get your book. And I think right now the book is actually doing pretty well. You've been getting some sales.
Yes. I'm just, just so overwhelmed. Like I couldn't believe the feedback. Even the feedback with just people being inspired, wanting to write their own book. I'm sending them your way.
Thank
I'm
you.
sending them your way. And asking me about the process and different things like that. So I just love the movement that it has united. Like, okay, yes, community, yes, you better write these books and be inspired, child.
Yes.
Yes.
Keep doing what you're doing. And I love the fact that you said that you've been asked to teach poetry to students, so you could be affecting the next generation.
Yes. That's the goal.
Awesome.
Yes.
Awesome. Keep doing it, girl. Keep doing it.
Thank you.
So now The book is going to be available, in case anybody's wondering, on Amazon, Barnes and Noble. I believe it's also going to be available on Target.com.
Hey. I love it here.
She said, "I love it here."
Yes.
Yeah,
That is
so
amazing.
anywhere books are sold, you will be able to find this beautiful poetry book. So make sure that you get it. But right now, here's the difference. If you order from this link that's on the screen, that's
Right.
how you're going to be able to get your signed copy. If you order from Amazon, she's not going to be able to sign your copy. So let's make sure that we support this new author, and let's give her the opportunity to sign these books. I know she appreciates your support. Now she wants to sign these books personally for you. So make sure you go to the link that we put on the screen so you can order her book, and she will have it signed for you. Really said she's literally screaming.
I love it.
She said, "Target."
I tell you nothing. It's nothing like having a village of people that support you. It's nothing like it. Find you a village. Find you your people. That's why it's best to be your authentic self, so you can surround yourself with like-minded people that will push you to your destiny. So I appreciate my family coming on and supporting me. I love y'all deep.
That's so sweet. So sweet. Well, congratulations once again. And thank you. Thank you for being a part of the Meet the World Image Solutions family. Thank you for trusting me with your baby. It was my pleasure to help you to bring that baby into this world. And you did a heck of a job.
Thank you. Thank you for having me, for real.
All right. Thank you. You keep selling those books. I'm going to see you on May 11th.
Okay. Absolutely. I'm excited.
Okay. You have a great night.
You too.
All right, y'all. We've come to the end of the Horizons Author Lounge. Thank you all for joining us tonight. Thank you for supporting the show. Please continue to share this show. Help us to make this show grow and get bigger and bigger so we can continue to support more and more up and coming independent authors. Because as I say all the time, an author cannot get to the New York Times bestseller list without support. They have to start somewhere. And this is my goal, is to help as many authors as possible reach the goals that they want to reach and hit those bestseller lists. And this is the way we do it, by starting now. So thank you once again for supporting. Don't forget, if you have a graduating senior, make sure that they take advantage of the graduating senior scholarship. I will be awarding $1,000 to one blessed, I don't like to say lucky, one blessed high school senior. They are going to need this money. Even if they have a full ride scholarship, they are going to need this money. So make sure that you scan the QR code that's on the flyer so they can get the application, and make sure that they fill it out and give us everything: the scholarship application, the essay, a letter of recommendation, and proof of community service, because we like to support the whole student, not just based on grades, but just how they are a support and how they are a service to the community around them. So that's all we have, guys. Don't forget to go to the Meet the World Image Solutions website. Find out more information about our brand new Instagram page, where we are promoting independent authors each day. In fact, I saw some of the authors that we're promoting that were right on the screen. They were right in the show. So go to @MTW Literary Horizons and check out some of the authors that we've already supported, and then go to the Amazon page and purchase their books so they can hit those bestseller lists. This is how we do it. So that's all I have for tonight. God bless you. Keep doing what you're doing. Keep supporting. Keep reading. Keep writing. And you have a wonderful evening.